Hey everybody, welcome to Monday morning. Let me know if you can hear me there. How fortunate are we that we are here this Monday morning, right? There's a lot of people that after the weekend they're gone, they're done, it's over with. They didn't get it to Monday. So we did. We are incredibly lucky. Let's take advantage of it. Hey, these sessions are for you guys so that you actually learn how to do stuff. Okay, you learn how to make money online. I'm doing these live every single day of the week, except for Sundays. But Monday through Saturday, I'm doing live. I'm 9 a.m. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. on Saturdays. Why the difference? I couldn't tell you, but that's what I'm doing. And I pick different topics to teach you guys things that I have done, things that I know, things that actually work that you can get results from, so you can start, run, and grow online businesses. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so. Some of you may be watching this after the fact where it's not live anymore. Don't worry about that. If you've got questions, you can put it in the comment section. I am live right now though, and you can put it in the chat section. Don't forget also, ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications so you're notified every single time I go live and every single time I upload a video. Let's see, James says loud and clear on sunny Savannah. Oh yeah, I hit the like button. Hey, there's a good idea, everybody. James keeps me straight. Don't forget to hit the like button. What's your weather there today, James? And the rest of you folks in there, go ahead and post in there. What's your weather? Where are you at? What's going on today in San Diego? It's a high of 72. It's a little cooler today, so we don't have it as warm. James is on the other coast, and he keeps the East Coast down. I keep the West Coast down. But don't forget, guys, put in your comments there. I love them. I love your questions. Love conversing with you guys. I love getting to know you. So that's what we got today. We got 72. And today, I'm going to talk about how to make money online without investment. I get that all the time. I have people come to me and go, JR, I want to make money online, but I don't have a lot of money to invest. You don't need a lot of money to invest. Now, I will tell you, you do need some money to do something, okay? You're going to need a laptop, or you're going to need an internet connection. And if you're going to start a business, you're going to have to pay for a license, okay? I mean, if you're totally flat broke and you don't have a laptop and you don't have anything, you need to just go work more, okay? You need to just shut this off and just go work more. I guess you're borrowing somebody else's computer. I mean, if you've got nothing going on, that would be a shame. But some people don't. Some people don't have anything going on. There was a time in my life when I was totally broke and I had nothing, I had negative bank accounts. So, hey, that stuff happens. But if you don't want to invest a lot of money, but you want to start and make some money, this is a good session for you today. I'm going to give you some ways you can make money. It's really easy. It's not hard to do. Give me a sip of my tea here. This is our saying for today. There you go. That's how often. It's every damn day. Every damn day. Darn it. Okay? Don't try to get by with not doing something. I was watching a podcast yesterday, and I'm getting ready to get into the subject matter, but I'm going to share it with you. I was watching Joe Rogan, and he says he always has these comedians that come up to him, and they're like, hey, what do I got to do to get on your show? How can I get on your show? Why don't you interview me? Or they say, well, how do I headline at one of these comedy clubs? How do I get there? How do I do that? And when he was talking about this, he was talking to a comedian named Laura Bites. It's Lara Bites, Beitz, I believe it was. And she had come up through the ranks, and they both were looking at each other going, there is no easy way. There is no hack. There is no simple way. You just got to put in your time. And he said, if you were out there working hard as a comedian and, you were doing your sets and showing up and you were good, he says, I would probably ask you to be on my show. That's how you get on the show, is you make yourself undeniable. Undeniable. You're out there doing something. It's the same thing with making money online. And the girl said that, she, when she started doing comedy, she would get off work early and she would go stand in the streets in Chicago at one of these comedy clubs and get in line for the opportunity to go on stage for 5 minutes for free so she could tell her jokes. And she said she did that for hours and hours and weeks and months and years to get up on the stage to tell something funny. And when she was not on stage, she was doing her best to write things, that were funny. So she put in her time, and Joe said the same thing. He says, I did the same thing. And it's like, guys, you got to put in your time. There's no shortcuts to this stuff. There is no shortcuts. People say, well, how do you get a lot of subscribers? I'm like, do a lot of content. There's no shortcut to this stuff. The other day I had, I normally get like 600 to 800 views every 48 hours, which is beginner stuff. I mean, I'm working on this channel. But the other day I woke up and I had 2,600 views in 48 hours instead of having 600 or 800. And I was like, wow, that's really cool. But the reason it was really cool is because I had 800 and some odd videos I'd already done. It was already there, and somebody, saw a video and started sharing it, and, I got thousands of views within a couple days. But it's all because of effort, guys. And, I'm prefixing all this stuff because I'm going to tell you some ways you can make money online, but you got to put forth the effort. I mean, it drives me batty when people say, well, how do you do this? How would I do this? I'm like, work, friggin' work. And that's what Joe Rogan said. And that's what this comedian lady said. You just got to put in the work, man. That's how it works. And this is so unpopular for me to talk about this stuff. Nobody wants to hear that you got to work hard to make money. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear it's easy and you can work a couple hours a week and you're going to make $1 million. And it's just not true. It's not. You can't show me a person. And I keep putting this challenge out there. Show me somebody who makes $1 million a year that hasn't put forth hardly any effort at all. Show them to me. I want to see them. They don't have some inheritance. Nobody gave them money, but they make $1 million a year and they only work a couple hours a week. I want to meet that person. I really do, because I would love to do that. That sounds great, but it's not possible. It's just not possible. James says it's currently 69 Fahrenheit in Savannah. Well, that's a little chilly. I'd say that's chilly. That's about as probably warm as it's going to get today because it's noon there now. I know it's 9 o'clock here, so it's got to be noon there. And it's always 5 o'clock somewhere, right? That's a whole nother thing. That's a Jimmy Buffett thing. If you don't know Jimmy Buffett, you probably don't know that. So anyhow, guys, let me get into this. I want to go over exactly what you can do to make some money online if you don't have a lot of money. So here's the deal. First off, I got through the effort thing, right? I did get through the effort. Everybody understands now that there has to be effort. But the internet is a great equalizer, really. Anybody, I don't care how old you are, how young you are, what country you're in, what sex you are, what your race is, it doesn't matter. You can make money online because nobody cares about any of that stuff. All they care about is what kind of product, what are you giving me, what are you doing for me? And that's all you got to do. So at the start of a lot of these businesses, these no money e-commerce startup solutions, people have done really well because they put in all this effort. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 5 ways today that you can do an online business and make money online with little or no cost at all. Okay, which is not bad, right? The first one I would tell you would be drop shipping. The basic idea behind a online drop shipping business is that as a small business owner, you don't have to maintain any inventory. Okay, you don't have to because somebody else ships it out for you. So this eliminates the financial cost and risk of having a warehouse full of stuff, which I do. I have a warehouse full of stuff and it's very expensive. The only thing you have to focus on is marketing and if you want to spend a little money on advertising to find customers to make the sales. Now, once a sale is made, the rest is handled by somebody else. All you're trying to do is get a sale. That's it. Okay, and if you have questions about this as I go through here, put them in there because I have like an iPad down here, I've got my laptop up here, and I keep looking down for questions. I got a good group of people in here today, so feel free to ask me any questions you want. So once that's done, you'll work with a company that specializes in drop shipping. So an example is, let's say you're going to use something like I don't know, Etsy or eBay or something like that to list your product. When one of your customers makes a purchase, you actually buy the product from a third-party company, the drop shipper. It's usually a manufacturer, wholesaler, that type of thing, for a lower price than what you sold it for. Make sure you figure out this pricing before you sell it. Okay, that would be kind of important. This process is simple as forwarding the order from your customer, and then a process actually can be completed or automated. Remember, you don't have any risk here in buying inventory because the sale was already made. So you don't have that initial investment. Now, it is true that you're going to have to pay a little bit more for the product if you're drop shipping because you don't maintain an inventory, okay? So they're going to charge you a little bit more for it. But as long as you make a profit, it doesn't matter. James says, what's your opinion of the expression, do what you love and the money will follow? Wow. I would say that works sometimes for some people. And I would say it doesn't always hold true. It just really doesn't always hold true, because here's the deal. You can love doing something, and when you're faced with doing it every single day for a living, you may not love it anymore. Okay? So that's one example, and I'll give you an example. I used to fly airplanes all the time. I love flying airplanes. It was so much fun. That was my hobby. I was a member of the Norfolk Navy Flying Club, and I could go check out 150s and 172s and T-34s with the sliding canopies on them, and I just loved it. And then later on in life, I ended up running an air charter service, and I looked at the pilots having to get up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning because we did air ambulance, and they would have to fly somebody, and they were miserable, and they weren't happy. And they were doing what they loved. They loved flying, but they weren't doing it at the hours they wanted. They weren't doing it when they wanted, and that's how flying is. Flying is no more than a glorified taxi cab driver. I mean, that's all it really is. So that's one example. And of course, the other example I gave you is you may love doing something, but also it may not be something that's marketable. Okay, maybe you love doing a thing, but it's not marketable. I would say generally it doesn't hold true. It doesn't hold true. I mean, like I own a survival food company. I'm not a survivalist. I mean, I prepare and do all that stuff, but I'm not out there in the woods, and I don't have every little gadget, and I don't have camouflage gear, and I don't have any of that. But I own a survival food company, one of the biggest ones in the United States, and we do very well every single day. So I would say it's more work ethic, because some days you're not even going to want to do it. Okay, you could love doing something. You could just love it, but some days you're just not going to feel like it. So I think it's more, getting yourself to do stuff when you don't want to do it. I think that's one of the biggest talents that you can build in life, is going, hey, I don't feel like today we're going to work out. My wife and I, we're going to do push-ups, and we're going to do all these exercises, and I'm going to ride a bike and do all this. I don't want to do that, but I know it's important. And I think once you get through saying, hey, there are certain things I got to do in life, and when I do them, I'm going to get good results, and you force yourself to do it, I'd say that's more realistic. Let's see here. Who you're thinking about, Oberlo and Shopify? You could do that. Oberlo and Shopify certainly works. The only problem I would say right now is they did away with e-packet. Trump did away with that in his administration. It may come back, but that really did up your shipping costs using AliExpress or something like that. Not that you can't do it. I'm just saying it did readjust what you can sell stuff for, and it also takes a lot of time to get there. But on this drop shipping thing, after you've done your thing, you purchase your product, the drop shipper actually sends it out for you. And the cool thing about drop shipping is you can offer a wide range of products, so the operating expenses for your business are super low. Now you can see there's no risk on your part because you don't even purchase the product, okay, until the actual sale is made, which is pretty cool. The downsides of drop shipping model, you got to find a reputable drop shipper. Okay, you got to find somebody you can trust, somebody you can count on, somebody that's going to deliver the goods on time. If the order's late or doesn't go out, or a product is poor quality, then you get blamed because you were the seller. As a company, this is, you're the one to represent the product, so that's all they know, is they only know you. They don't know the drop shipper or anything like that. Can my passion for flying kites be monetized? It may be. I don't know. I mean, is that a product that you can sell? Can you sell kites? Can you sell courses on flying kites? And the best way to figure this stuff out, guys, if you have a question about that, is go to Facebook and see if there's groups on it, though groups are getting kind of crappy on Facebook. But see if there's other people selling online. Start Googling kites online. Are people selling them? What kind of kites are they selling? What is their volume? So the best test nowadays, since there is the internet, is you can go and see if there's other people doing what you want to do. Look and see how long they've been around. Like, you go to a website, and then after you find the website, you take the website name and you go to whois.com and you try to find how long has that website been in existence. If it's only been there 3 months, it doesn't tell you much. If it's been there 12 years, it does tell you a little bit. Where do you search for trends in drop shipping? Actually, I don't really search for trends. I can go to AliExpress and I can find products that are selling very well. I can go to Shopify and I can search top Shopify stores and what they're selling, and that's the best way to go about it, just looking at the data that's out there. So that's something you can do. Now, also in this drop shipping, you can put your own label on it. You know, if some of these are white labeled, and you can put your own name on some of these products. Anyone really considering a drop shipping business should seriously consider, you know, using Amazon to grow their business, or Shopify, some of these other places to start out, because it's an established marketplace and people already trust, and they have, you know, existing customer base. So I would say the pros to this require very little startup cost. You don't have to have inventory. You can leverage established marketplaces with existing customer bases. The cons to this, there are cons to everything, is you can be blamed for your dropshippers' mistakes, right? That can happen. The market is very competitive in this area because a lot of people want to do it. And you must sell a lot to generate a substantial income, because your profit margins are going to be smaller. Let's see here. Are there any U.S. dropshipping companies you recommend? Well, there's tons of them. I mean, there's literally thousands of them, but it depends on the niche. I would go by the niche and figure out what niche you're interested in, and then kind of approach it that way. Brunson, I know you mean Russell Brunson, started off selling how to make a potato cannon. Yes, potato guns is what he did. He made great money that summer and said there's something to marketing online. Yeah, and what he did was he figured out funnels and retargeting to people, and how to upsell them to other things. And that's where the money's made. I have ads running, and back to back within like an hour. This weekend I was looking, and the initial offer on one of my ads is $97, and that's a month-to-month thing. But you can get a lifetime right after it goes to $97. It goes to a video, and it says, hey, if you want a lifetime, I'll sell it to you for $300 more, and for $397 you get a lifetime. Within an hour, 2 people bought that. So I had made, you know, $800 within an hour, which was nice, you know. And that's not all I made this weekend, but I'm just giving you an example. And this morning I had 2 recurring payments. Before I went and got breakfast, they were both $197 each, so I had made $400 there, which was nice. Very, very nice. I hate to say it, but it gets better every year. It gets better every year. Okay, so let me move on to the next one. The next one is affiliate marketing. I would recommend you checking out a place like ClickBank. I have courses on ClickBank on this channel that you can learn how to use ClickBank. It's like drop shipping, but with some differences, okay? With this model, you don't actually maintain an inventory of your own products, and you don't have to worry about shipping products to customers, because really you become a salesperson for somebody else's product. You pick a profitable niche for your business. You find an affiliate partner who has products available in that niche. And this can be physical or it can be digital. And you know, you look at places like ClickBank or Amazon or CJ Affiliates. What was that? Something Junction. I can't remember what CJ stands for. It was formerly Commission Junction. That's what I was trying to think of. And you can sell audio files, ebooks, physical products. And big name companies like Walmart, Home Depot run their own affiliate program. So I mean, you could literally sell from there if you want, and just post stuff. Say, hey, I like this blender, it's really cool, here's a link where you can go grab one. And that could be Amazon, that could be, you know, Walmart, it could be Home Depot, it could be any of these places. I like the idea of your education products, as you did the work up front, and it is evergreen except for updates. Yeah, and I tell you what I do, Paul, with those kind of products is I have to be successful at doing that thing first. I've tried other things that I didn't do well at, so I've never done a course on those, obviously. But now I'm starting to get pretty good at YouTube ads. My wife's getting really good at YouTube ads, and I think on down the road I'm going to do a course on YouTube ads. Though I still have my digital course designer that's coming out, and I'm working on it, and I got all these other things going on. But yeah, that's what I do. Once I've figured out a thing and it makes me money, then I feel like I have a right to teach other people. Some of these sites like ClickBank will pay you, you know, 5%, 25%, 50%. Some of them 90% or 100%. And you wonder, well, how can they pay 100%? Because they just want to get a customer. They're willing to give up all their profits just to get somebody on their list, because they know they have other products, they have upsells, stuff they can do. So basically all you have to do is handle the marketing to get your products for the prospect to buy them. You can do this through social media. If you have an email list, you can email your customers, you can blog, whatever you choose. But after they click the affiliate link, it's out of your hands. Once they click that link and they go there and they buy, you just make money. That's how it works. It's pretty simple. Now the pros is it's no risk. No initial investment is required. It's really a hands-off business. The cons are you're responsible for driving traffic to the affiliate link. So no traffic means no money. So if you're not good at social media, you're going to have to pay for ads. You may need to spend money on ads to get marketing going. So I would say that's the drawbacks to it. The next one is going to be blogging. If you have expertise or a passion or interest for a subject, you're ready to start making money with a blog. Now, James, I think you had asked that earlier. Is it true that you can just follow your passion? I would say in blogging more so than anything else, because blogging is you can just write about what you want, or you can vlog, you can do videos about whatever you want, which is what I do. And I enjoy doing this. I enjoy making a video and talking to you guys. And in doing so, I get views. And when I get views, I have affiliate links below in the description. I have courses. I have free opt-ins. I have all these different things in the description, which you'll see once this goes. I guess we're live now, but once it gets recorded and it's up on YouTube. And I can make money off those things by just sitting here talking to you guys, which is nice. You may think it's all about writing, but that's only if that's what you want to do. Written blog posts are only the beginning. You can post photos, you can do videos, you can do links to other sites, you can repost news and articles. Anything is game, okay, really, as long as it relates to your niche and you're satisfying what your audience wants. Have you ever attended an event like Affiliate East or West? Do you think it's worth a trip? I actually was at the Affiliate Summit in Bangkok. Matter of fact, I posted a link the other day, Paul. I think you liked it. And I was actually there because I was interviewed and I was meeting one of my partners from Serbia there. I liked it. It's for a certain group of people. It probably wasn't for me, but they wanted to interview me about my thoughts about affiliate marketing. So I went there and I did that. It really matters what you're doing. I mean, if you're into the affiliate marketing thing, and you want to do, native ads or whatever you want to do, that's a great place to go there. But it doesn't fit everybody. It didn't really fit me at the time. But that's not why I was there. I wanted to see Bangkok and have fun anyhow. The other things you can do in your blogs, guys, is Adsense. So you can put ads on your blogs where people click on them, and when they click, you make money. It's really that simple. Google will only show ads that are relevant to your blog, so you don't have to worry about that. And it maximizes the number of clicks you get, meaning more income. You can also work with ad networks other than Google. You can use blogads.com, blog ads. You can run a banner on your ads or on your blog. It's the same as Google AdSense. You place the code once your website is up, and when your visitors click on the ads, then you get paid. In addition to banner ads, you can also run video ads on your site. You can do all kinds of things. In many cases, you can make more money with blog ad networks, but they tend to only work with blogs that are getting tens of thousands of visitors a month or more. So you're going to have to put some content up, as opposed to Google ads where you can start right away regardless of the amount of traffic you get. Let's see here. Dave Ramsey is a perfect example of a blogger that found a niche and went huge with his passion products to get out of debt. Yeah, that's just, I don't know how he's done this, but he built an entire career off paying off your credit cards in your car. Kind of interesting. But he's got some good stuff. He does. I like him. Matter of fact, when I was on the road doing seminars, and I'm saying like 96, and I was in Nashville. He was a local DJ in Nashville, and he just had an afternoon show where he talked about paying off your debts. So he's really grown since then because he just had a local, radio show. He wasn't making any money at all back then. Let's see here. Next up, you need to use powerful content in an engaging way. So you can't just write and it's boring. If it's boring, nobody's going to read it. If your video is boring, nobody's going to watch it. Let's see here. You have to post content on a regular basis. I go live every day. I go live 6 days a week. In addition to that, there's a video posted Monday through Friday that I've recorded. That's what, 11? That's 11 videos a week. Okay, so that's 44 a month. I have to post a lot. I have to work a lot. And that's in addition to my regular work that I do in my courses and my survival food company and everything else I do. So it's a lot of hours. It's not easy. I'm not going to tell you it is easy. Let's see here. Do I have any other comments I haven't hit? No, I think I'm doing good. Keep putting your comments in there, guys. I love getting them. I will say be genuine. Don't rip off somebody else. Make sure you are doing your own content. You can reference news articles and stuff like that, but don't make that all of your content because people will be like, well, you don't ever have anything original. I mean, you can start a blog in less than an hour, but it's going to take time to make money as you build a readership. And only a small percentage of those folks end up buying any products from you. So you really do have to have a big following. It's not an instantaneous thing. The pros to this are it's very low startup cost. I mean, you gotta pay for a website. You know, you can use WordPress and get hosting for $3 or $4 a month. As a matter of fact, I have Bluehost that I would recommend, and they're going to be in the description. Click on Bluehost, and they will give you a free domain name. If you use my link, you'll find that in the description. You can work your own schedule. Okay, that's so funny. Everybody says, "Man, you're so lucky. You get to work your own schedule." And I said, "Yeah, it's from like 8 in the morning to like 9 at night. That's my own schedule." The cons to this though are it's going to take you a long time to build up the site and actually make some money. And also creating and posting content can be very time consuming. Like I said, I spend a lot of time doing this. When I record my videos, they go up Monday through Friday. I may spend 3 or 4 days writing the information that go into those 12 videos that I do every 2 weeks. And I say 12, I only need 5 a week, which is only 10, but I always do a couple extra. So I have something in the bank, because sometimes I can't record. Sometimes it's 2 weeks before I can record. And if I went 2 weeks, then I wouldn't have a video to go up. And then you guys would be disappointed in me. You'd be mad. I don't want that to happen. Thoughts on modeling other people's success and then putting your own spin on it? Oh, I think that's great. I think that's all anybody does. I think everything you learn from somebody else. Never copy somebody. Never try to be somebody else. I mean, I'm not trying to be any other personality. This is who I am. Okay, this is how I talk. This is how I act around my wife, my friends, everything. This is me. This is just me. So don't try to be a Frank Kern or be a Tony Robbins or be a whoever, but look at what they do. Look at their work ethic. Look at the stuff they put out. Look at how they go about stuff. Get on their email list. Look at their emails. Buy their products. See what the products are. Dig into that. I've done that with so many marketers out there over the years, so I can learn stuff, because I didn't know how to do this stuff. You know, I couldn't even type. I still can't type, but I mean, I didn't even know how to send an email in 2009, and now I teach it. So I mean, anybody can learn this. Okay, number 4, online video. So have you ever watched a YouTube video? Yes, you're doing it right now. Of course you have. This is one of the most popular websites with more than 2 billion users watching hundreds of millions of hours of video every single day. And it's not all cats and funny things and pranks and all that stuff. You can really leverage YouTube to make money, and I'm on YouTube talking to you right now, so obviously I'm making money doing it. You're not trying to create viral videos, so don't even go that angle. It's not the thing to do. If you do get a viral video, it'll do it on its own. And the thing is, that's not going to support a channel if you have one video that takes off. What supports a channel is a base of work that is consistent and good and always evolving. You want to do a proven strategy for maximizing the number of views of your videos on a regular basis. So you're going to be successful by creating really good content, something engaging that people want to watch. And it works in many different niches. It could be a how-to thing. It could be a talking head video. It could be a topic of interest for people in your niche. Really, the sky's the limit. You're going to make money with ad revenue after you've established a customer base, but that's not going to be in the beginning, okay? Because you're going to need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, and that could take you hundreds of videos. It could take you months or even a couple of years to get there. So if you think you're going to make money on AdSense in the beginning, you're not. I make money on AdSense, and it's taken me time. But you can do other things. You can build your email list by having links below for downloads. You can offer some of your products in the downloads. You can put affiliate links in the the description section. So there's a lot of ways to make money without getting monetized. Now, what do you need? Well, you could use your smartphone. You could use a really simple video camera. But make sure the lighting is good. In lighting, you don't have to buy a bunch of lighting, but get somewhere where light is shining on you, not from behind you. Backlit's not good. Don't stand in front of a window with the sun beaming in on you, because if you do, the front of you is going to be dark. Okay, it's not going to look good. You want to turn yourself around and face the window, right? And put your camera at the window facing you. That's how you want to do it. You always want to be front lit. Make sure the audio is clear. Number 2. You want to make sure that the sound is good. You can get a little lavalier microphone for $29, plug it into your cell phone, and you're off and running. Now I've got this thing. Okay, this is a Sennheiser and I've got two of these. One's a transmitter, one's a receiver. This is $650. It's a lot of money, but it has good sound. I like it. It has a metal case on it. I mean, it's really good stuff. You don't have to get that, but if you do want to get that, I have a link in the description at the end of this video. You're welcome to get that. Let's see what else I got here. I like the way Bobby of Flav City makes money. He delivers quality content and promotes products with an affiliate link. Yeah, he always has some type of sponsored thing in his video. I think he's doing Thrive Market right now. And I watch some of his stuff. Obviously, I can't watch everything. Have you ever attended a Tony Robbins event? Yeah, I have. Well, it wasn't really a Tony Robbins event. I went to Click Funnels in Dallas, Texas in 2000, I think 17 or 18, and Tony Robbins was the speaker there. And I've never really thought much about him because he's kind of like a rah-rah thing, and that kind of wears off, but he was pretty good. I got to admit, he was pretty good. He worked well with the audience. He's super talented. So yeah, I did get to see him there. He seemed like a nice enough guy. He's a hard worker. I mean, that's it. I mean, it comes right back to it's a hard worker. The last thing I'm going to tell you about creating these videos, guys, use a simple editing software. You can use like iMovie. You can use Movie Maker. You can use there's a lot of them out there. Now I have paid ones. I like Camtasia. I'll have a link in the description for Camtasia. It's probably one of the best ones, but I also have Final Cut Pro. I rarely use it, but I have it. Let's see here. I think people need to follow your example of ABL, always be learning. Oh my God, yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense, guys, because stuff's going to pass you by because stuff's invented every day. New software comes out, new techniques come out, the market changes. You just got to learn stuff, you know, and then I try to stay on top of it. And literally, I feel like every day I learn something new. But if you don't do that, you get left behind. Above all on this, guys, your videos can be simple. They don't have to be slick, but they do have to provide useful content. They got to be engaging and interesting. Funny helps too, if you could be funny, but funny is not going to make you a lot of money all the time. Like, you know, these prank videos get millions of views, but their CPM, you know, could be $2 or $1 CPM, and that's the what the advertiser pays per thousand. My CPM is $48. Hang on to that for a second. My CPM is $48. I make anywhere from $25 to $27 RPM, which is my revenue per 1,000 views. I mean, that's craziness. But it's because I have a very specific topic, and it's about making money online. So let's talk about the pros and cons about making these videos. The pros: you can use your existing smartphone or computer. Okay, my computer right now, I could go ahead and make my videos. It works across several different niches. It doesn't matter what your niche is, you can make videos. The cons to this is creating and posting videos can be time consuming. Not can be, is time consuming. It's very time consuming. And it takes a while to begin making revenue if you're looking for something like Adsense. Now you can make it off your affiliate stuff. And the last thing I got for you, number 5 today, how much time we got left? Ooh, I'm getting over time here. Sorry about that. Informational products. When you have an internet business, it doesn't have to be about selling physical products, okay? I have a lot of informational products. There's no shortage of ways to create informational products, but the most popular formats include audio. So an audio would be a recorded teleconference, interview, course, some other spoken word type product. Next one would be videos, of which I have those. Those are recorded webinars, maybe how-tos, interviews, courses on how to do things, which I have. And then the last one would be text. So that could be an ebook, an instruction booklet of some sort. It could be a travel guide. It could be a food guide, something like that. And in each of these categories, you can really get creative and make any type of format of content you want, as long as it's engaging and useful. You got to make sure, okay? No matter which way you do it, passive income, money that you earn while you sleep because you put these products up for sale or on your website, and a customer can buy and download them anytime, day or night, automatically. All you have to do is check the sales periodically and make sure the topics of these products are selling so that you can make changes as need be. Now, the pros to doing these types of products is they can bring in passive income while you put the product on the market, okay? Or once you put the product on the market. They can be a quick way to make money. So as soon as you write this stuff and create it, you know, you can make money. The cons are creating a product takes some upfront work and time. You know, every single one of these things I'm telling you, you got to put some work in. Isn't that terrible? You may also need to invest some money initially to do it. Okay, so the trick with any online business is to make sure you're in a profitable market. You want to be sure to keep an eye on the trends, what's going on. You want to check out the bestseller list on Amazon and stuff and see what other people are doing. And you want to keep in mind, you don't have to restrict yourself to just one of these e-commerce opportunities. You could do all these things if you wanted, and I'd say the majority of all of these things. Yeah, I do, I think. Now that I think about it, I got all of them. You start out with one and you just get going. I think it seems like this big mountain to everybody. Like, oh my God, that's so much stuff to do. I'm falling over looking at it. But so what? What else are you going to do? Hang out until the bitter end? You will grow your income and you will make more money the more effort you put into this stuff. Let's see here. What is Paul saying here? You brought up a good point on your equipment in that you invest back into your business and education. Yeah, and I don't buy a lot of goodies. Every 2 years I'll get me an iPhone. This computer I bought in 2019. The one I bought previous to that was 2012, and I only buy Apple products because they last forever. I got this iPad here when I bought my phone, I think it was, yeah, when I bought my phone. And all the equipment I slowly get this stuff, guys, and now I have it. It's like I don't have to buy lights again. I bought lights, I'm done. Okay, I got lights, I'm good. I've got this stand here, you can't see it, for my camera. And I bought a good stand. It's sturdy, it's heavy duty. You can use it outside, but I can put my iPhone on it. I can put a DSLR camera on it. I can put lights on it. I can put whatever I want on it. And I own it. So think of these things as investments in your future. Let me switch screens here a little bit. I was looking at my notes. But think of these things as, instead of buying fancy jewelry and necklaces and designer clothes. I don't know where I got onto there. Where do I got onto there? Something I got at G.H. Bass and Company at Costco. Yeah, I went to Costco and got this shirt. Nice shirt though. Good workout shirt, right? Nice, stretchy, comfortable. I don't need to have a fancy designer thing to impress you. I don't think you want to be impressed with that. What you want to be impressed with is when I give you content and you take those ideas and those ways of doing things and you apply them and you make money. You're going to be a lot more impressed with that than if I have a Louis Vuitton jacket on or something like that. I mean, who cares? Right, jacket's a jacket is how I look at it. And sometimes I'll walk by some of those stores of those fancy designers, and I can go in there and buy that stuff. I can afford it. When I walk in, they're going to think I can't because they're going to look at my clothes and they're going to go, well, you don't have Louis Vuitton on right now. You don't have John Varvatos on right now. And by the way, John Varvatos I bought so that it shrinks up. It's terrible. He must be a little skinny guy. But invest in stuff that's going to help you make more money. Don't invest in dumb things, okay? Don't invest in the next new watch or something like that. I have a black card, and it's one of those metal black cards, and I spend a lot of money on it. Like, I don't want to say, but maybe on average $50,000 a month on it because I use it for products for my business. And they send me a gift every year, and it's inevitably a stupid gift. I mean, they're expensive, the gifts they send me, but they're just dumb. It's like they sent me this custom watch the other day in this like wooden case, and that was my gift of the year. It's like I got an iWatch or an Apple Watch. I'll use it. I'm not going to use some gaudy looking flashy watch. And in some of the parts of town I go to, I like to eat at some pretty authentic restaurants, Mexican restaurants or Asian restaurants, and they're not in the best neighborhoods. I don't want a watch that says "Rob me, please." I don't want that kind of watch on my wrist, right? Because I just want to go there and blend in and enjoy my meal. So yeah, do you guys got any more questions or anything else you want to ask me? I hope you got something out of this. If you got something out of this, make me feel good and put something in that comment section there, in that chat section there, whether you're watching this afterwards or whether you're watching this live, put in there that you enjoyed it. I would love that. If you say, I like this, I got something out of it. Now, don't put that in there if you didn't. If you thought it sucked today and you want me to change things, put that in there. Be honest with me. I have no problem with that. But just give me some feedback. Will your new home in Texas have a room devoted for creating videos? Oh, yes. It's going to have probably 3 of them. My wife's going to have one. I'm going to have one. And our kitchen's going to become one because I'm going to do a cooking channel. So, yeah, we're going to have at least 3 in there. And we may switch that stuff up. It's got a lot of different angles. It's got really high ceilings. It's got a lot of windows, so there's a lot of light coming in. It's got a lot of cool stuff to it. It's got this, when you first walk in, it's got this rotunda where it's like this circular area, and you can look up to the top, and it's 15 feet high. It's really cool. Yeah, I think we're really going to enjoy that. So yeah, it'll have all that. What other questions you got? This was the goods, baby. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it. You're always so complimentary. But you can pick on me too. It's all right if you pick on me. Not a problem. Paul, have you noticed my beard's getting grayer and longer? I'm starting to look like you now. Isn't that something? I actually look like Paul at this point. Actually, I look like James too. James got a beard. I think this is like the old gray hair beard guys group or something. I hope not. I don't know. Is that okay? I guess that's fine. It doesn't matter, does it? Just doesn't matter. So guys, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications so that you're notified every time I go live or I upload a video. And don't forget to smash the thumbs up if you haven't done so, guys. Just click it, click it, click it. It matters so much to me. Gets me more distribution, gets me more views, gets me more subscribers, and this video can help out more people. Now they've got 5 things they can do to make money online, and they don't have to invest a bunch of money. So that's a good thing. Guys, I appreciate you being here so much. I love each and every one of you. Ruggedly handsome. Yeah, rugged is definitely right. I really appreciate you being here. I'll be here again tomorrow. I have all the videos set up for this week, so you can go to my channel and you can look at the subject matter for each day. If it's something you're interested in, please show up. If not, no big deal. Come back to the next day, and maybe it's a day you are interested in. Keep in mind on these videos, and you've seen it today, I will answer questions on anything that has to do with making money online. So feel free to ask those questions too. Feel free to ask them even if it's not live. Put it in the comment section. I'll come back through and I'll answer those. I'll be doing that today. So if you've asked a question and you put a comment in there, you can rest assured I'll be back today, and I will get all those things handled, and I'll answer all those things. I got a bunch of them that stacked up over the weekend. Thank you so much.